my sister and brother gypsies. Hello, we're populating. Good morning, good morning. Oh, so blessed to have you here. My super-powered friend. Oh, good morning. You are so loved. Let's release our inner gypsies together. Is this beautiful music? I am so thankful to play with you. I am so thankful to be able to move to this gorgeous music. Yay, Gypsy Kings. Oh, thank you for the hearts, beloveds. Woo! Anything in you, my beloveds, that is feeling stuck. Hello, Gypsy Soul Brother John Williams. Whether you are on your sofa or on your bike, flying through the sky in a magic carpet, let's move the emotion and release it. So we only are reactive from the higher emotions, the ones we choose, not the ones that are stuck in us. And one of the best ways to do that is to emote while moving to music. Having a good cry. Letting your lungs release. It's like emotional yoga. It's so good for you. Do this to music every day, or let yourself get angry. Have a temper tantrum. Remember I used to do that? We're going to do all this. Or if you're just flipped out, I'm so flipped out, I'm so flipped out, I'm so flipped out, I'm so... Release it, release it. It's so good for us to allow ourselves to move any emotions that are of the lower frequency and let them rip. Woo! So healthy to do to dance. It's like, clearing out the sprockets, right? Hello, my gypsy brothers and sisters. We're populating. So, today is the birth, the actual birth. The legitimately, I have to say, I would have invited all the mayors of all the planets in to have a ribbon cutting. We are releasing SHMOOM, which is like Zumba, which of course is moving to music with dance, accessible dance. And this is fun, creative dance. It's kind of like ecstatic dance without the ecstasy. You are the ecstasy. We don't need it. You know, we have DMT. I always talk about DMT being released from the pineal gland. A lot of people have said, what's DMT, Freddie? Listen, I can explain it, but I just didn't want you to feel so intimidated by my incredible intellectual prowess that you would feel less than, you know? So DMT is dimethyl, I'm trying to remember. Actually, I think, oh yeah, not tryptophan, because that's like milk. That's the wonderful chemical our mama's milk has. But dimethyltryptophan, hello, we're populating, hello, beloveds. DMT is released from the pineal gland when we do humming, which is humming, of course, you know, beloveds, with love consciousness and breath holds. So today we're going to do Shmoomba. Zumba with emotional release, so that when we have stress in life, which is like a normal freaking part of life, hello, hello my beloveds, let me know how you are. We don't get reactive. We feel it, breathe into it, even from with it. I've talked about and, you know, offered that there's a way to resolve any conflict if we move through our emotions. So we don't have to hurt ourselves or other people and have a really cock-a-poo-poo condition of I'm right-itis. Me. Whatever you feel is perfect. So let's now start with this beautiful music. Woo! Gypsy Kings. Your way. All right, here we go. So let yourself move, my sister and brother, gypsies. I love you all so much. Let yourself feel it's your gasoline. If you're feeling sad, it's like lung yoga. Lung yoga. Now, exaggeration is a playful way to do this and a fun way. Don't hurt yourself. I used to do temper tantrums when I led workshops, and I would constrict my voice. I don't do that anymore. So let yourself feel it. You know, the body wants to move energy. And if you have sadness trapped in this area, usually this area is sadness, a little higher up is anger, a little, you know, around this area too can be just fear and all those kind of things. So we're going to move it with fun and silliness and joy. And I love you so much. I'm going to check your comments in a minute. Don't think I don't know you're there, because I do. But I want to get to it. And when we go into frumming after this, and you release DMT from your pineal gland, vagus nerve gets activated. Oh, baby. Oh, melatonin. Oh, 15 to 24 times more nitric oxide than regular nose exhalations or inhalations. This is all science-backed. Make sure you're hydrated. We're going to go right into some shmoomba. Okay. So DMT, for those of you who've been bugging me, what's DMT, Freddie? And like I said, I didn't want to intimidate you with my scholarly prowess. Dimethyltryptamine as opposed to tryptophan. Tryptamine. And it's basically a chemical that's activated from breath holds, from frumming, from humming, and it can create altered states naturally. Yeah, baby, you are your best pharmacy. Okay, so if you're not feeling sad, it's kind of fun just to exaggerate, because you'd be surprised what may be hiding, what might be lingering in your cells. And as somebody who was paralyzed from inherited PTSD and transformed it into what I coin PTJO, post-traumatic joy overload, which I've had the pleasure of leading with workshops and coaching people and writing books and yada yada. Not to impress you, but as they say, to impress upon you. If anyone, this little gal from Ottawa, from the frozen tundra, who literally could not leave her home for a long time, could not make eye contact, can be as scrumptious and delicious as I now am, and have had the incredible privilege of, you know, I don't like the word teaching, but coaching or leading workshops, or, you know, I do very few privates. Everything from vets to rescued gals to business people who are having difficulty having a really good time, feeling a lot of anxiety. What is that doing to our bodies? Let's stop hurting ourselves. Let's release ourselves and develop a really good case of I don't give a shit-itis what other people think of me, but with kindness. With kindness. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. So let's dance and let's get in touch with this area in the lungs. And like lung yoga, even if you're not feeling sad, I encourage you to be a bit of a goofball like me. Okay, a lot of goofball. And when let's release, let's pretend we're releasing because we all want a little more love. Let yourself have a little pity party. So we're going to dance and we're going to go. I want you to exaggerate, even if you're not feeling sad. Let's pretend somebody, if you love chocolate cake, somebody just ate your last piece of chocolate cake. I'd cry. I don't know about you. Different, whatever. Whatever it is, or if you're feeling grief, or if you are feeling sad, let's just do it over the top sound, okay? Here we go. Be that gypsy. You know how they sing? Mamma mia, Maria, Maria. Well, it feels good. It's like young yoga. Take a big breath in your lungs. And you're breathing into your belly, including your lungs. If you want to hold yourself, even when you do this, like you're comforting yourself from crying. So it's a combination of self-loving release movement. Shmoomba. Thank you to the person who invented Zumba, who's this gorgeous Latino man that Danny and I have been dancing to, my husband and I, on, he's all over YouTube, the creator of Zumba. All right, we're going to do one more from sadness and lungs. Then we're going to move into freer, which is a little lower. Chakra-wise, we're going to go up into anger. And everything is fun. This is all in playfulness and joy. That being said, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're feeling scared, worried, uncertain, overwhelmed, this is a beautiful release. And you'll see, if you do this every day, you include it in your routine, you're going to feel clear. So that when these lower frequency, these emotions, these reactive lower frequency, when they're there, you can just breathe through them, recognize them. You don't have to react from there. You can breathe into them and hum. And I like to call it from. Thank you, John Williams, for having coined that term. Because I'm Franny, those of you who haven't met me, Franny Sheridan. All right, you ready? Okay, we're gonna release one more. So this is exaggerated. Let yourself mimic feeling sad if you don't, because it's like lung yoga, it's like chest yoga, it's like boob yoga. It's boga. Here we go. It's not boga. So, ready? Okay. Have a nice big slurp of vodka. No, really, really good water. Healthy water. Come on, stay hydrated. Your cells want to communicate. And we're mostly made of water, so the best thing you can do is nourish yourself, hydrate. So you know how kids want to get attention? Let the little kid in you do their thing. Don't hurt your voice. You're breathing in your belly and your lungs. Let your little inner gypsy out. Come on. Don't take yourself so seriously. One more big breath into your belly and your lungs. Sing with the gypsies. Breathe in your lungs and belly and let it go. Okay, enough sadness, young man, young woman. Does that feel good? Okay. I know it's not just me because of the many clients that I've unwittingly led into doing Shmoomba. Welcome to Shmoomba. Zumba with emotional intelligence release of lower frequencies and movement. So good to move and to emote. Otherwise, these emotions stay stuck. And when some cockapoo-poo, which is life, contrast, happens, we are more likely to react from those lower frequencies. Why? They're stuck in our body. And they don't even belong to us half the time. We just haven't moved the energy. So we are shmooming the energy. Now, I want us to go into, we're going to have a grown-up or not so grown-up, if you're in touch with your inner child, hissy fit temper tantrum. I used to lead this for years at our center. Many of you know that I would do it live on camera. And we stopped doing it largely because our room is not conducive to people stomping around and doing this, because our technology is fragile. And, you know, when we have a bigger place, I do workshops in bigger places where, you know, I can do that. But if you haven't seen me having temper tantrums on camera from our center, North Palm Beach, loving light regeneration, that's why. Okay. So I want you to keep hydrating. I'm gonna put the fan on here. I'm in North Palm Beach, Florida. Where are you guys? I'm just gonna put the fan on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, ready? Okay, I want you to just love yourself, hug yourself, close your eyes, sway to the music, breathing deeply into your belly. And we're gonna exhale anger. So again, this is exaggerated for the purpose of what? Having fun, being playful. Releasing emotions does not have to be horrific. We're, you know, many of us were conditioned. You sit there and behave, young lady. Or like my beautiful European parents would say, I'm Franny. My formal name is Francis. Sit there with your popo back. Popo meaning your butt against the chair. Your back's tight and behave. All right, etc. All of those, all that repression. Fuck it. We're grown-ups. Let the little kid in you finally groove. Woo! Come on, Gypsy brothers and sisters. Woo! My glasses got excited. Those are not cheaters, not readers. Come on, babes. All right, we're going into anger. Is there something that's fucking you up? Yeah, I said fucking. And it's the energy behind the word. Yeah, the words are important, but please, if you feel that me having the occasional F-bomb or whatever bomb is an issue, then perhaps this isn't for you. This is about feeling each other's hearts, not being perfect. All right, so I will not be. You might find it hard to believe. Ask my husband. I'm not perfect. So we're gonna get angry. Now, if you don't want to be angry, this is a great way. Just stomp it out. Somebody gets on your nerves. You've been watching the news. Not a good thing to do. If you don't want to not be annoyed. Once in a while, I'm not saying, put your hands in the air. I want to stop. Like a bear. Come on, do it with me. Let the anger out. Let's do it with the gypsies. Be strong. Gypsies had a moment of my inner critic watching me going, I like it. Come on, stomp around. Let it out. Now don't constrict your voice. Let it come from your belly. So you're breathing in to your belly and your voice. You can even do that. Okay. Now, breathe into your jaw and let it go. You don't want to hold any of that. One more time. Breathe into your belly, into your shoulders, this upper registry, and into your jaw. Exhale. Now we're going to do one more. We're going to address feeling overwhelmed or confused or scared. Lack of self-esteem, lack of worthiness. That usually likes to hide in this kind of solar plexolio area with most of us. and sometimes the root chakra, the sexual area, the area of creation. So we're gonna let that go. All right, come on, my gypsies. Let's shmoomba. Woo! Keep moving. Have fun with this. It's not a serious shmoomba. It's a release shmoomba. So not only are you getting a little cardio, a little beautiful gypsy music. Okay, I want you to breathe into your lower area here. Just chakra down here. Let it go. Is there anything scaring you, overwhelming you? Anything you're like, what if I never get it done? It's this kind of feeling. Do this with your hands. Exaggerate. You don't have to. What if I never get it? Make fun. What if I never? So almost like you're a Fellini actor or a commedia dell'arte, you know, over the top. Cirque du Soleil. That kind of looked like I was, anyway. You can do this. Try not to clench your, but I'm worried. Breathe into your belly. Try not to stress out this area at all. Shoulders down. Be the gypsy. Those gypsies, they know how to express those emotions of pain, of fear. Let it go. Have fun with it. So this is exaggerated, lower frequency emotions through movements, through dance, like Zumba, but it's called SHMOOM. Hello, beloveds. I see we are really populating. So we've done sadness, grief in this area of the lungs. We have released this area, some anger, some grown-up temper tantrum, hissy fits, with an open throat, so as not to constrict. And now, lower area, lower chakra, this is where the kind of fear, sometimes it's sexual trauma, all of that. So just even overwhelming. So if you're not feeling any of that right now, like you don't know, because a lot of times we normalize everything, but it hides in our body and it can come out in the way of what? Oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm pretty comfortable in my life, and you know, why risk it? I'm going to settle. Right? So let's release stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Breathe into your belly, breathe into your sexual organs, breathe into your solar plexus, open your throat, and let's go. I'm not sure if it's going to work out. I don't know if I'm good enough. So exaggerate, make fun of it. Remember those Cirque du Soleil, those wonderful character actors? What in your life do you feel annoyed about? So anger is more like we did that. We did sadness, and now it's I don't know. Okay. Now we're gonna move from shmoomba. How is shmoombaing? Let me know in the text. I'm gonna have big shmoomba workshops. There's already quite a lot of demand. I'd like to know what your experience is like. And now we're gonna go into frumming. All right, put your hand up. Who here, boys and girls, my beautiful love kings and love queens, who here knows what frumming is? All right. I'm checking. Oh, love King John Williams from Toronto. Love King Michael Adam Cohen from California. You got me dancing right on. Yes, were you shmoombaing? All right, love King Danny Mikhaili from North Palm Beach. Woo! Love Queen Jeannie Oaks from Florida. So good to see you here, sweetheart. Love King Jackie Young from London. Hello, sweetie. It was so good to feel ya. And there are others. And please do not feel overlooked. I will read all of your comments after. Okay. Glad I got you moving. All right. Love King Michael. Love King John. Love King Jackie. Love Queen Jeannie. Love King Danny. Come on, my gypsy boys. Let's go. We're going to go into frumming. Humming with love consciousness and breath holds. So we already moved the lower frequencies through the body. In the rain, the rain. Here comes Pio Bambolea. Okay, now I want you to take a big breath through your nose. We're activating what? Dimethyltryptamine from the pineal gland, which can give you, oh my goodness, altered states. Oh yeah, baby. Who needs a mushroom? Not me. You are your own mushroom, and I mean that in the best sense. 15 to 24 times more nitric oxide than regular nose inhalations, and this is all science fact. It's not just for Annie who has her ponytails on too tight. This is like my $3 facelift, by the way. Anyway, I digress. Just don't like me. Melatonin is released from frumming. You know, it activates the vagus nerve, baby, and what happens in that vagus nerve does not just stay there. It permeates your whole body. Best pharmacopoeia of nervous system regulating drugs. Bambolea, baby. Are we blessed to have this great music? My brother and sister gypsies. All right, so what I want you to do now, you're going to breathe in through your nose. Shoulders down. If you need, hydrate. Please drink healthy water. Or Campari. No, don't. Hydrate. Your body is mostly made of water. And your cells want to have a little conversazione, which can only be activated by hydrating them with so much love and so much good water. So we're breathing in through the nose, into the belly, shoulders down. You're going to do it with me. And then we're going to inhale through our nose. And we're going to hold it. The breath holds are just as important as the humming. Now, humming, as you know, is thousands of years old. But I just re-gifted it because the breath holds are what give it the velocity, the juice. All right, you ready? So we're going to hold the breath after we breathe it in, and we're going to exhale, humming on the word, what? Home, home, because you, my beloved love kings and love queens, are indeed coming home. Remember, I'm remembering, we're remembering. This is a time of remembering that we are the creator. We are co-creators. Your divinity, how valued you are, how loved you are. And since our emotions are juice, it's important to move the lower ones with fun and joy so we remember how loved, how powerful we are. I love you so much. So let's do it. Are you ready? Shoulders down. Breathing in through your nose from your belly, and we're holding it. Let's go. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Exhale, humming, lips pressed together on the word hum. Beautiful. This time, when you breathe in through your nose, I want you, if possible, to close your eyes. If you're not skydiving or astro traveling or driving, if you're driving, pull over to the side of the road. And what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in through your nose, shoulders down from your belly. But when you breathe in, you're breathing in golden light through your heart as a way of thanking it Ready? Here we go. Breathe in through your nose with me. Hold it, hold it. Love your heart, hold it, hold it. Exhale, humming on the word home. Beautiful. One more time, and I really would like you to put your hands on your heart, unless they're on the steering wheel, or you're on your broom, your electric broom, or you're sea-doing. I don't know, I get all kinds of texts from people who say they're watching me doing some pretty wild things, I would say. So, before we do our third from, my Gypsy soul brothers and sisters, have a nice, hydrating sluggaroo. Beautiful. Breathe in through your nose, from your belly, golden light. Think of the golden light. Close your eyes, hands and heart. Breathing in through your nose. Let's do it now. Hold it. Think of your heart. Bless your heart. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Exhale, humming on the word home. The more you do this, the longer you're going to be able to hum. To the point where people are having, you know how guys have pissing contests? That's an expression. Humming contest. So I can hum for long. I can from. Franny said I'm the longest frummer. Like it's some sort of Freud. Maybe it is sort of Freudian. But anyway, I love you all so much. I'm going to have a quick look and see if there's anything up. Is this music beautiful? Oh, Karen Hilligoss, love queen from Chicago. Hello, beauty. NGK, Angelica from Dakota, baby. I was talking to my son about this on the way to school today. Oh, wow, love queen, you powerhouse, you. This is something that he could really benefit from. Right on. Well, we all can, right? Poor kid has a lot like his mom. LOL. You mean gorgeous and powerful and incredibly accomplished and wise like his mom? That's the mom that I've been able to get to know. Thank you for introducing me to Frumming. Oh gosh, my absolute love and joy. And let me tell you, maybe if you just hopped on, Angie and Karen, you probably missed SHMOOM, which is an addition, which is like Zumba with emotional release. So I encourage you to replay if you get a moment. I know we all have like lives. SHMOOM is so fun because it's dancing with breath and emotional release from basically these three areas. Why? So that when we're triggered, we know how to breathe into it more easily because we're releasing it. It's like a workout for your emotions. It is funny, decades ago when I was working with legendary film director Arthur Hiller, who I had the incredible pleasure of working with, I told him I wanted to create a workout. I was busy doing my solo show all over the world and stuff like that, but I had a really strong desire to create a workout to dance with emotion, and he loved the idea. I just never went for it because why? It wasn't formulated in me. It hadn't landed. But the more I right, which is humming with love consciousness and breath holds, and I dance a lot on my own. You know, I'm a trained jazz ballet dancer years ago, but I just love to boogie, you know, like Elaine from Seinfeld. I don't care. I just have fun. And I used to lead workshops at our center in North Palm Beach, Loving Light Regeneration, where, you know, you guys know many of you because I would broadcast them live on Saturdays. And people would have hissy fits, temper tantrums, intentional. And I only stopped. It was so great because it moves the emotion. And I stopped doing it because of the size of our room and our technology. I didn't want, you know. So it's just so fun. It's been rebirthed in me in a much more powerful way. So I encourage you to SHMOOM on your own. I'm going to have lots of videos out of shmoombaing with frumming and moving the energy. And we do it with silliness. It doesn't have to be so fucking serious. And yeah, I said frummelgate. I said that frummelgate word because we gotta be silly. Let's not be so precious, so earnest about spirituality and emotional release. And it doesn't have to be sitting in a therapist's office. You can circumvent that by going through it yourself with joy. Have I made myself clearer? All right, I love you so much. I do. I love you all so much. And that's just an excuse for me to milk the love juice. Yeah, baby. So how many of you do get activated live when you're dancing? And I find gypsy music, there's so much music that is sort of a, leverage to emotional release. And as I say, if you're not feeling sad or angry or any of those or even scared, you feel great. Just celebrate it. Woo! Yeah! But usually there's something trapped in us, especially if we're feeling kind of numb or like, there's something I'd really like to do, but my life is pretty good. Those excuses are generally suppressed emotions. So let it out, but you can let it out with exaggeration and fun. So, again, breathing in always through your nose and your belly. You don't want to constrict your throat, right? So, woo, 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 woo. Like pretend you're a Cirque du Soleil actor, or a comedian dell'arte, or, you know what I mean? Over the top. For your little kid, let the little kid in you out. And it moves the energy. And if you're sad, it's like, yoga for your youngs, for your young one. Keep your lungs young, baby. So if you're not feeling sad, sometimes it's fun just to be a gypsy. You know how they pretend you're crooning those beautiful songs. And you can even make those goofy faces. Not that my face is goofy at all. Don't say anything. And then, of course, if there's that, I'm never going to get it done. I'm going to die with the dance still inside of me. Or I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not young enough. I'm too old. I'm too accomplished. Any of that. I've never done it. I don't know what I'm doing. They'll never love me. I'm too this. I'm too that. I'm too pink. I'm too turquoise. Nah, never do. So whatever that is. Confusion, overwhelming, any kind of fear, that's usually in this area. Or like embarrassment, shame, all that. Those are all made up emotions, basically. They're based on thoughts. I'm not saying we don't feel them. Believe me, I was stuck. It's just practicing. The only real emotion, really, are the higher ones. And really, I'm not in any way discounting anything because I was, again, stuck in them. But the only ones that serve us so that we can co-create, we can use our energy to create and not be reactive and not blame and shame and guilt and all that cockapoo, right? So if you're feeling, I don't know, I'm a little scared, just let yourself go. It's usually right here. Let yourself be a Fellini actor with your face too, Kids are really good at that, right? I bet your son, Angie, they're really good at Frumba. So, I think I'm going to stop this nonsense a little earlier. It's only 20 to 1. If you don't mind, I have a lot of work to catch up on, but I have to tell you, this is pure joy. I could dance with you for hours, and if you were here with me, I would. I love you all so much. I'm just gonna have a quick look. I like spaghettiality instead of. You're having a past the perfect moment, Johnny Gins. Karen Hilligoss, I dance when I drive to the awesome music. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. is just the best. Isn't that a gorgeous thing? Oh, Jackie Ward from London is still with us. Okay, we've got Chicago, we've got Toronto. Angie, I love you all so freaking much. Oh my goodness, Michael Adam Cohn from San Diego. Are you still with us, sweetheart? I don't know. Jeannie from Florida, what a treat. Okay, my beloveds. My genius Gypsy Love Kings, and I want to thank you all for your testimonials. Many of you have given me them before, but the recent ones are really fabulous as well. I just love them so much. I just love you all so much. Angie, your beautiful written testimonial last week is forever seared in my heart, as is your audio testimonial a couple days ago, Johnny Kins, as is your sharing, Karen Hilligoss, your beautiful video. So many gorgeous, gorgeous sharings, and I love you all so much. Goodbye.